Okay. This practice for writing comes from the store released and it's called my prized possession. So as you know, I'm gonna give it a first read. If I see something that is incorrect, that I know that is a mistake or something that is confusing, I will underline it. I have my colors to do that, but I'm not gonna give it a lot of thought. What I do need to do is to understand the main idea. What is this passage about? So whenever they ask me to insert sentences, it will be easier for me to know exactly where the sentences are supposed to be inserted or whatever, deleted. I need to understand the passage as a whole, okay? So the main idea, my first position. So this is the title. And I guess if they put a photo in there as the price position, so he or she loves those sneakers, you know, like this is the best sneakers in the world for this boy or girl who wrote the passage. So they love them to death. Okay, number one. Every night, as I climb into bed, I whisper, "Good night, guys." I'm not talking to people who share my room. I'm talking to my prized possession, my favorite red tennis shoes. These shoes have become more than just footwear to me. They have become my friends. Because I'm small for a 10-year-old girl, my feet grow slowly. Because I'm small for a 10-year-old girl, my feet grow slowly. Okay. That fact has allowed me to become quite attached to my red canvas sneakers over the last 2 years. People say that friendships are formed by shared experiences. My red sneakers and I have shared many. There were hard times, like when we climbed the backyard tree. Oh, climbed. No, no. Climbed, it should be. When we climbed the backyard tree and fell, I sprained an ankle and one of my tennis shoes suffered a broken lace. But mostly it was shared good times. For the fourth grade class like hike, no, no, no. For the fourth grade class hike, a lot of kids wore new hiking shoes. They were sturdy. I wore my old sneakers. Ashley's fancy new shoes rubbed a blister. Gabby's did too. My red tennis and I just kept trekking along. I'm not so sure about this word. I have a dictionary. I can use it to find it. Um, it says comfortable. Let me turn the page. It says just my red tennis and I just kept trekking along comfortable as could be. Another time, my class sponsored a run to help support our school. Friends and family members pledged money for each lap we ran. Because my legs are kind of short, I usually lag behind when I run with others. I thought about skipping the event altogether. But then I saw my tennis shoes in the corner of my room. Like a true friend, it encouraged me. I decided that with those sneakers on my feet, I could do anything. Nothing I own means as much to me as those old tennis shoes do. They give me comfort and confidence. Unfortunately, I must admit that they're also starting to give me blisters. Soon, I will have to tell my parents that my feet are outgrowing them. I've already reserved. Okay, here's that. Ooh, I forgot to show my color here. I've already. I have. We're gonna check that. I've already reserved a spot on my shelf where my red tennis shoes can retire. I am glad that I'll still be able to crawl into bed and whisper, "Good night, guys." And I hope I can find a new bigger pair just like them. This is such a funny story. Okay, let's go to the questions. Okay, we have the questions right here. How does sentence 4 need to be changed? Okay, what I need to do is to find my sentence 4. My sentence 4, I'm going to push this aside. My sentence 4 is right here. These shoes have become more than Oh, the first time that I read it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna use my color. You use your color as well. I'm gonna use green. These shoes have become more than just footwear to me. I highly advise my students to copy the sentence here. I'm not going to do that because I'm not using paper pencil, so it's very hard on the computer. But you can copy the sentence in your underneath your question, so you can check the sentence up close. Because when I read it the first time, I didn't see the mistake. These shoes have become more than just footwear to me. Change have become to has become. No, because shoes, it's plural. Shoes, shoes have. It's plural, so this is incorrect. Change then to then. This could be, these shoes have become more than just footwear to me. Change to me, no. To means also. Double O means also. No. Sentence 4 does not need to be changed. No and no. My correct answer, I'm going to use my red, is this one right here. Okay. Number 8. What change needs to be made in sentence 10? So I need to move my paper a little bit. Find my sentence 10 is right here. There you go. There were hard times, like when we climbed the backyard tree and fell. Climbed. And I underlined it. The first time that I read it, I underlined it because it was weird. So what were we doing with the trees? Change word to was. No, there were hard times. It's not was. Let me take my green. It's not was because it's times, and times is plural. Times were. So this is incorrect. Change climbed to climb. This sounds better. Change failed to fold. This does not exist in English. No change should be made. I have found my correct answer. Okay, we climbed the tree. What is the correct way to write sentence 13? And let me move my paper. Sentence 13, it says, the fourth grade class hike, a lot of kids wore new hiking shoes. They were sturdy. The ideas are chopped up, so we need to rewrite that into a single idea. So it's a fourth grade hiking class. Kids wore sturdy shoes, new shoes, hiking shoes. Now that I know what the sentence is trying to say, I'm going to read my choices. Okay, let me take my color. I'm going to take my green. What is a good way to rewrite it? Okay, A. For the fourth grade class hike, there were a lot of kids. They were. Okay, a lot of kids and they is the same thing. You either say there were a lot of kids that wore new hiking shoes, or they were hiking new hiking. You cannot say a lot of kids they were. It's incorrect. It doesn't make sense. For the fourth grade class hike, period. Okay. Is this a complete idea? Who? I don't know. Did what? We don't know. It just says that for the fourth grade class hike. And then the idea is chopped up. So this is incorrect. For the fourth grade class hike, a lot of kids wore new hiking shoes that were sturdy. Is this a complete idea? Who? I don't know. What? Did what? Were sturdy. Have no idea. No. For the fourth grade class hike, a lot of kids wore sturdy new hiking shoes. This sounds perfect. For the fourth grade class hike, a lot of kids wore sturdy new hiking shoes. Perfect. Okay. Question 10. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 21? I'm going to take my green marker. And 21 says, oh, I need to move my paper first. Here we go. Now I can use my green. I thought about skipping the event altogether. Why is event with capital letter though? I thought about skipping the event. Okay, change I thought to thought. No, because I'm talking about me. I need this. I need it. I need my I over there, so no. Change skipping to skipping. Okay, the rule says skipping with one P does not exist. The rule said skip, you have to double the consonant if you add ed or ing. Skip, sip, sipped, double P. Ripped, double P. So it's the same rule. Skipping with one P does not exist. Change event to event. This one sounds perfect because event is a common noun. I'm not telling you the title of the event or how they named the event, so it doesn't have capital letter. Number 11. How does sentence 23 need to be changed? I need to move my paper. 23 says, like a true friend, it encouraged me. Okay, this is a thing that this is what I'm thinking. It says it encouraged me, but it's not it, it's they, no? Tennis shoes is plural. It's talking about that tennis shoes. And this is plural. So it cannot be it. Change it to they. This sounds good. They encouraged me. Who's they? The tennis shoes. Change me to us? No. This can't be. Change the period to a comma. But there was a comma. Oh, change the period to a comma at the end. No, you can't do that. No. Sentence 23 does not need a change. It's change it to they. Who are they? The tennis shoes. Question 12. What change should be made in sentence 29? Let me move my paper. Sentence 29 says, oh, and I already underlined it. I've already reserved a spot on my shelf where my red tennis shoes can retire. Okay. Change I've to I've. I've means I have. Okay? So I have already reserved a spot. I have already reserved a spot. I have read, I have walked, I have reserved, I have understood. So this sounds correct. Change already to already. This word, if you're in doubt and you use your dictionary, you're not going to find it. It's just with one D. It does not exist. Change where to where. I've already reserved a spot on my shelf. Where? Okay, where, this one right here, means they were. And if I use my proof, like in we learning Grammar 101, you can say, I have already reserved a spot on my shelf. They wear my red tennis shoes. No. Where means the place. So that's a no. No change should be made. No, I found my answer. I have. I have already reserved a spot. That's a correct choice.